Have you ever kissed anybody before Pratham? I genuinely think of eloping sometimes, but how much money do you make monthly? I have to tell you, and this might sound very corny. Hi guys! Welcome back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you? This is my first sit down. Actually, I'm standing, but like a sit down video of 2026. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. 2025 was honestly one of the best years of my life because I found all of you and you all found me. And this is also the year I became financially independent. And also I got my degree. Like, oh my god. Stop with the achievements. But उससे पहले इतने कांड हो चुके हैं कि अगर अब भी मुझे ये सब नहीं मिलता तो शायद मैं. Anyway, this video is going to be a Q&A because a lot of you guys asked me some questions जिसमें मुझे लगता है कि ये तो आपको पता होगा. But then I realized that there are a lot of new members here too. I think by the time this video goes up, we might have 78,000 subscribers, and that sounds unreal. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? 1 year ago, I had 2,000. Let's get into this questionnaire. First question, my laptop's there, and I'm gonna do my skincare side by side. I just took a shower. Can you do vestigia without your dad being involved? For anybody who doesn't know, vestigia is my business. I have a tableware company where we sell on Amazon and our website, plus I do B2B. So I would not be able to do vestigia if my dad wasn't in the picture. But I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it at this big of a scale, which I'm doing right now, because Abhi, you wouldn't understand, but my 90% of my time goes into the B2B part of it, because I started that earlier, and then later on when I thought that, okay, maybe I should sell it, you know, on Amazon and stuff too, then that happened like, I think 6 months ago. But usse pehle I was doing B2B. So that part takes a lot of investment. Whatever money I am putting is the one that's going in the D2C part, and whatever money my dad's putting, the proper investment, that's going to the B2B part. But I handle the whole thing. I have another person with me who handles the designs. She's the head of design. So she does the designing, and maybe, you know, sometimes when we have to present like the presentations and all that stuff. But anything other than that is done by your sister. I read somewhere that someone said, you know, she just opened a business. It's her dad's business. It's not my dad's business. My dad is investing in this business, first of all, because why the fuck would my dad invest in a business if he didn't think it was a nice idea? Anyway, so long story short, I wouldn't be able to do B2B yet. Like, I would need some money for that, or I would have to get another investor. But if you're asking that would I be able to do it, like, would I be able to handle it alone? Then yeah, because I am handling it alone. Like, next question. Should I date a guy who's nonchalant and wants to break my friendship with my girlies? What the hell? I was gonna be like, yeah, you should date somebody who's nonchalant. But no. You remember that PDF earlier, my first story time? Why am I laughing? So he wanted me to, you know, just not have any friends. Like, he wanted me to not even have Lakshita as my friend. And I used to think that, but why? Like, you know, sometimes, not that I understand, but it's common when, like, your boyfriends don't want you to have any, like, guy friends, like, any at all. And I'm not talking about guy best friend, I'm talking about any, like, guy acquaintances also. So that is something that I could still, like, you know, be like, okay, like, a lot of people do that. When, mind you, I was 13 that time. But then I realized the reason why he doesn't want me to have any girlfriends is because if he does anything wrong, like anything out of the pocket, there's nobody to tell me. Like, when you're in love, you're blind, okay? Like, pyar mein, like, you're andha, I am andha, everybody, yeah, everyone's andha in pyar. But your friends aren't, and your friends can literally see through all the bullshit that a guy does. Leave that guy. Like, what are these conditions? Like, you know, the conditions should be like, you shouldn't cheat on me, you should talk to me all the time, you should always give me your attention, you shouldn't have another girl in your life or like another guy in your life, you know, significant one. What is this? You should not drink water without asking me. This is not good. This is bad. I don't know where I was going with that. How to deal with bipolar men? I'll tell you. How to deal? Get the fuck out of there. Why do you want to deal with bipolar men? Actually, bipolar anybody. Because they need to make up their mind. Okay? I'll tell you. I have enough experiences, you guys know. You have seen all my story times. Nobody changes for you. People change when they think they need to change for themselves. So if you think that you will deal with them and you'll be like, you would act all normal and be like, oh no, he'll change, he'll look at me and he'll change. Oh, he's not going to change. No one's gonna change, okay? Do not deal with bipolar men. Your how-to should be, should I deal with bipolar men? And my answer is no. Nako, ille. How did you manage to stay consistent even when you had less subscribers? I'll tell you, I started YouTube in 2022, and that time I had just gone to college and I had just gotten my heart broken. You guys already know the story. So I wanted to do something that was for myself. And I always wanted to do YouTube. I actually even started in 2020, but then I didn't end up posting the video because whatever. I started my first channel thinking that I would do, those public pranks where I like dress up like a fucking queen and go to a grocery store and get people's reactions and stuff like that. I did dress up and I did go, but then more than like reaction, I just got like creepy stares. So I was like, fuck it. So I always wanted to do it for myself, but then when I got my heart broken in college, I was like, I really need to do something, and then I started doing it, and then I just started posting and posting and posting and posting. I have to tell you, and this might sound very corny, but you have to do it for the art and not for the money. Like in the beginning, you cannot do it for the money because there's no money involved in the beginning. You have to give and give and give and give. I posted over 150 videos before even one video got monetized. Or maybe even more than that actually. You just need to stay motivated. If you have started, you can't give up. Like you started for a reason. Now you can't give up. And I have to tell you, like I can literally give it to you in written. I mean, anybody can become famous on the internet. Everybody has something so unique to offer that everybody finds their audience. So you will too. And anyway, I don't know why I keep drifting away because I haven't spoken to you guys in so long, so I just keep talking about random shit. But about being consistent, you just need to pull through. Like at my starting my record, I used to think that even if I do not make a career out of it, at least I'll have my memories for when I'm maybe 50 years old, and I'll see what I was doing when I was 17 years old. So that's how. And you will always gain success. You will just keep going. Like genuinely, I'm not even trying to motivate you. I'm just saying that if you keep putting effort, how will you not get anything out of it? It's just not possible. Next question. Do you always have to purchase the Cureskin package every month? It's for 2200 rupees. No, you do not need to purchase that. Okay, let me tell you. For the people that don't know, Cureskin is a brand, like I was just using their serum. It's an app, okay, that diagnoses your face and it does like a whole analysis and tells you what's up with your face, and then it recommends you products, and it's their own brand's product. Like for example, this sunscreen, this is also from Cureskin and I use this all the time. After that whole diagnosis, they tell you it's like a 2200 rupees mein you get like this whole packet where you have like sunscreen and like I think 3-4 other products. But to answer your question, you don't need to purchase it every month. Like this one package lasts me for almost 4 to 5 months. I try to switch it when the seasons change because my skin also changes, but then other than that, unless it gets over, it's not like you have to pay 2200 rupees every month. You just have to pay it once and get your products, and throughout your course is going, you have dermats behind the whole scene. Then you also get a diet plan. Also every 20 days you get a message because there's this doctor's consultation to make sure that whatever you're doing is working for you and all that stuff. It's actually a really cool initiative. That's why I have not only been working, but I've also been using this brand for almost a year, and I really like it. Like look, sunscreen, no white cast, and also 98% of Cureskin users see results in like 3 weeks. So I think that's crazy. But still, if you want some discount, I have this coupon code for you that you can use, and you can get some discounts and you can use this. A lot of you guys started using this brand after I recommended, and that really means a lot to me. And I would never recommend something if it didn't work out for me. My parents aren't ready to complain to the police about a dude groping me. This took a turn. What the fuck? Like, you go yourself. Like, you can go to the cops yourself. What do you mean your parents aren't ready? Come to me. I'll take you. Don't sit with this pressure on your chest. Oh my god, you do it yourself. Or you have a sister, you ask her. Otherwise, you come to me. How do you stay so chill, unaffected by what people say, and focused on your own life? Do you want the short answer or the long one? I feel like you need the long one. I'll give you both. Short mein, I would like to say I'm employed. Long mein, I would like to say that I never give a fuck. Like, I never give a fuck. Like, never ever. Like, I used to, like, sometimes not even feel bad. I just used to be like, how can you say that? But I never used to be like, oh my god, people are saying this about me. For some reason, it's always so validating when somebody says anything, even if it's hate comment, and someone's like, writing on somebody else's post that, oh, Pianshi is such a bitch, right? Like all that. It's so validating. Like, I don't know who you are, and you know who I am, and you're taking time out of your life to comment, and that's crazy. But my lips are so dry, I need to apply this. So that's sort of, and I have to stay focused on my life, right? Like if not me, then who? Who's gonna get me to New York this year? I just don't give a fuck, and I don't think anybody should give a fuck about what anyone else says. Do you still have any paranormal activities in your room? If you guys watched that story time, you would know. But no, I don't have any paranormal activities, but I do have a feeling, not a feeling, I know that the house next to my house is haunted. Like I've already done the whole like going to the haunted house and stuff like that, and we hear some noises, but I feel like whoever's there, like whatever that spirit is, they just want to chill, right? And I don't want to bother them. Like a lot of times I just when I'm sitting alone and I hear some noises, I'm just like, you know, queen, I will stay in my lane, you stay in yours, let's just coexist, let's not bother each other. Next one, you've shared everything on YouTube, so don't your relatives see them? They probably do, but they just don't say anything. See, I have to tell you, I live in a joint family and my family is like relatively chiller. They don't really care about a lot of stuff, but even if they watch my videos and they're like, you know, oh, she was like this, oh ये तो लड़कों के साथ घूमती है, oh ये तो अपने boyfriend से मिलने जाती है, oh ये तो वो करती है. See, it might have affected me if I wasn't making any money out of it. I have to be completely honest with you guys. अगर ऐसा होता ना कि अगर मेरे अभी भी like 200 subscribers होते हैं और वो ऐसे देख के बोल रहे होते कि क्योंकि उनको फिर not like मुझे कुछ फर्क पड़ता, but like they wouldn't be able to understand it. Why is this bitch doing it? Like there are 50 people watching it, why is she doing it? Then it might have affected me more. कि you know उनको अभी समझ नहीं आ रहा कि मेरा विजन क्या है. But now that like you know it's sort of established that this has become my work, now when they see it, it's easier for me to stand my ground that yeah, I'm doing it, so what? Like you know, so what? Like people like watching it. Does pigmentation on your coochie matter? No. Do you think men sit in their rooms and think, does my incapability of making a woman happy matter? No, I don't know why we've been trained to feel this way about our bodies, that oh my god, does the discoloration matter? Does my coochie being this color matter? No, queen, it doesn't matter. It's very natural. It is normal. Okay? Don't get fooled by what you see on the internet. Next question. Like, what's your opinion on this? Some people call me selfish. Oh well, my opinion is yeah, I am selfish. Like that basically things I think about myself. Who else is going to think about me if not me? Like, I need to be selfish. In this economy, I need to be selfish. Because ain't nobody thinking about me. I need to think about myself. So it's fine. As long as me being selfish isn't hurting anybody, I really do not think that that's not a compliment. I genuinely think, oh, you're so selfish. Oh, thanks. Oh, you think about yourself. Oh, that's right. Glad you noticed it. Is it healthy to exchange social passwords with your partner and keep a constant check on him? Is it common? Yeah. Is it healthy? No. Excuse me. It is not healthy at all, queen. Right now, I'm assuming that you're students, so you still might have time for this, but you do not want to do that. Like a lot of times, even I used to think that maybe I should have Pratham's passport. But then the other second, I'm like, you know what? If they want to do anything, they are going to do it regardless of you having their location, their password, their mom's number, their dad's number, their dog's shoe size. Like, they're going to do it regardless. So there's no point. And plus having these passwords and then you have to check it and then you have to see, oh my god, he followed somebody and all that. That's a lot of stress on your own mind, right? In 2026, we're cutting that shit off. You just focus on yourself. And if somebody has to do you wrong, they're going to do you wrong regardless. You do not, just don't take these passwords and all. It's going to affect you more than it affects them. I'm a teen and I'm scared to have a love life after watching your story times. Okay, I get this a lot in the comments also. Don't be scared. See, the story times that I tell you guys, it's because I used to be a very battameez kid, okay? Like, I used to be a very out of pocket, out of line kid. I tell you this so that you don't be like me. But you don't need to be scared. There are a lot of people who've been in really healthy relationships and like really healthy, you know, just like friendships and stuff like that. Don't be scared, but be cautious. Next, how to not give a fuck. Just don't give it. Like, just don't give it. Like, think of yourself, like, I'll tell you, you know, when, like, it's also about confidence. You have to be so confident about yourself. Like, for example, this is how I imagine myself. That here I am, and there are a lot of dogs barking, okay? Dogs barking. And I don't understand what they're saying because they're dogs, and I'm not. So I'm just walking, I'm doing my own thing. That's how you don't give a fuck. Because you are on a very different wavelength than them. It shouldn't matter to you. Like, you know how they say, let the dogs bark? Let them bark. And I don't even know what they're saying because I don't understand. I don't speak stupid. I don't speak jealous. I don't speak ugly. Like, just don't give a fuck. What's the most betrayed thing one girl best friend can do to her girl best friend, according to you? Well, like, the worst thing would be taking your mans. And the second would be hearing shit about you and not doing anything about it. Like recently I was at a party where somebody was saying some stuff about my friends, okay, my girlfriends. I was so offended that how do you think, like how are you so comfortable like saying shit about my friends in front of me? Like I was uncomfortable, so I had to, keep bringing it up. Like, no, my friends are not like that. No, they're not like that. No, 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 blah, blah, blah. I took offense on myself. Like I was like, Pianchi, how dare you give the vibe that these people think that they can shit on your friends in front of you? So I think even that's really fucked up. Why are eyebrows like that? Did something happen? Just asking, no hate. Yeah, something did happen. When I was a kid, I was watching my dad shave his beard, and I was like, I want to shave something too. And then he went to office, and then I climbed the sink, and then I shaved my eyebrows. I shaved them fully, so whatever came. And I don't really want to change them because it makes me unique. It's called wabi sabi. How to ignore the hate one gets when they start content creation. You can't really ignore it, to be very honest with you guys. Like you can't be like, oh, ye kaun hai, mujhe to pata hi nahi, and all that. But you can always like see, in the moment for like 2 minutes you'll feel bad. This is what happened to me. Like when somebody sends me, that see they're saying this stuff about you, in the moment I'm like, but why? Like they don't even know me. And then right after that I think that, for example, if it's on Reddit, then I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't even have the app. Second of all, somebody has downloaded an app, then they're going on that app, typing my name, Pianchi Mehra Reddit, and then they're taking time out of their precious life. We've all got 24 hours, right? And then they're writing, have you noticed how she talks? I hate how she talks. Like, so I just think of them like, damn. Like, see, there's one thing that you don't like me, okay? You watch my videos and you don't like me, and I'm like, okay, respect. Like, you don't have to, I don't need to please everybody, and you don't really need to like me. But going out of your way to make sure that people hate me, don't you think that's giving unemployed? Don't you think that's giving loser? At least, like, this is what I believe. Anyone who hates on you wants to be you. That's how you ignore it. And see, right now I took like 3-4 minutes to explain it to you, but when I'm alone it takes me 30 seconds to realize this. And hopefully after this you can realize it too. How do you deal with depressed days? Like, I am really sick right now and I'm strictly on bed rest. Yesterday was a Saturday, thank God, and I had like a huge fight with my mom in the morning at like 9 a.m. And after that my whole mood was like ruined, okay? Like it was so bad. I didn't want to do anything. I literally rotted in my bed. Like I was full on bed rot mode. Like I was upset. Like when you have like, the depressed days, you just need to cry. Like I won't say get up, get your ass up, go for a run, go do whatever. No, like get something, like get some junk food, something that makes you happy, eat it while watching something, cry, sleep, do whatever, bread rot. And that's how you really need to if you don't choose rest for your body chooses it itself. Like, makes you feel lethargic and you don't want to do anything. So is being intimate with your partner okay for teenagers? Same age wale ke saath, by the way. What level of intimate you're talking about? If you're talking about like holding hands and like a little kiss and all, that's fine. But I wouldn't say that you go more, like go deeper into that hole, because pun intended, because you're still babies. Like I always used to, when I was a teenager, I was like, I know everything. I can be a mom if I want to, but don't be a mom. But I mean, as a teenager. But no, your frontal lobe really develops when you're in college. So and how parents used to say, when you go to college, do all that stuff. I understand that now, because my brain literally, I feel like it expanded when I was in college. So wait for a few years, right? Are you and Pratham planning to marry? Well, I hope so. Okay, we're not spending so much money doing long distance if we weren't planning to marry. इससे मुझे याद है कि मैं long distance relationship में हूँ. Honestly, long distance is not for the weak and not for the broke, because I am broke putting so much money towards this. Imagine if like, not that like I touch wood, I don't want to imagine it, but like Pratham and I were talking that if we weren't in a long distance relationship and he was like living next to me or whatever, like in the same city or like even the same state, I would get so much stuff. Like I would be able to buy so much stuff with all the flight ka kharcha, and then when I go there, then like going out and stuff like that. Tips on how to be so fucking confident like you all the time. As I said, you have to think as if you're like, it's just you. Like nobody can compete with you. I genuinely think that I am the best. That doesn't mean that if I see somebody else doing really good, I'd be like, I'm better than you. No. Generally, I think that I'm the best. You just need to think that you're the best. You have to feel confident mentally and physically. Yanshi, what would you convey as a message for students who watch your vlogs? I would say study your ass off, please. Okay, make sure that you make money after you graduate college, because it's tough out here, and don't forget to have fun. But by the end of it, when you're close to your boards or when you're close to your final exams of your college, study and get that job. Like, you don't know how blissful life becomes when you are independent. Have you ever kissed anybody before Pratham? Yeah. Like, I'm 18, I haven't dated anybody yet. Is it bad in this economy? Actually, no. I have friends who are 23, 24, they've never even like had a boyfriend. So it's not really bad. Take your time. Girl, should I wait if he has gotten back with his ex from 2 years ago for the third time and we are like best friends? He flirts with me, and yeah, so he flirts with me and he knows I like him, and we used to text till last year, Rose, and he still likes me too. Should I wait? You should not waste your time anymore and get the whoever gets back with their ex. Now, अगर breakup सिर्फ एक बार होता है, if you go back, they will always have something in their heart for that person. That's just what I think. Like, and he's gone back for the third time. Like, oh my god, you do not want to be with somebody who's that indecisive anyway. And he definitely has a thing for his ex, so him liking you right now doesn't really matter. And why should he have the option of like two baddies? He shouldn't. Don't wait for him. Is it okay if me and my boyfriend don't talk for 2-3 days because he said it's not necessary to talk always? What the fuck? No, it's not okay. What do you mean it's not necessary to talk? I don't think it's not necessary. I think it's very necessary. Even if it's just at night, you all need to talk. It's not okay. It's not okay, definitely. How much money do you make monthly? So I'm not very comfortable sharing the numbers because I believe in nazar, to be very, very honest with you guys. But I would like to say that I make enough money to just like, live my life the way I want it. And yeah, I think that's the goal for me. Where do you find copyright-free music? The YouTube library. Even I didn't know that for the longest time. After 100 videos, I realized. Where did you meet Pratham's parents as his girlfriend? When did you meet? So this is a funny story. I am not the kind of person who meets anybody's parents, okay? First of all, you all have seen my story times. I didn't think I was the kind of gal you bring home to your parents. Not because there's something wrong with me, but I always used to think that I'm that bigda hua bacha. And like everyone's parents just think that ye to bahut hi buri influence hai mere bacche ke upar and all that stuff. And I was okay with it. It's not like I ever give a fuck. But then I'm very awkward when it comes to meeting like your boyfriend's parents. I never wanted to do that, even with Pratham. I didn't want to do it with anybody. Like, I am worried that when I get married, people like my family will be like, oh, so she has feelings, like they'll see me all lovey-dovey and they'll be like, oh, I've never seen her like that. So that cringes me out. So I generally think of eloping sometimes. But anyways, so that's that. And with Pratham, he's been brought up very differently, okay? Like telling his parents about his girlfriend and stuff like that. First of all, it's probably just because he has the privilege of being a guy, because guy parents are not that strict. And I remember Pratham and I started dating in October. And in November, it's his birthday, right? So his parents came to visit him in Pune, and they were like, we want to meet your girlfriend too and stuff like that. So I was like, abhi to ek mahina bhi nahi hua hai. Kya matlab I have to meet your parents? Like, and then they were like, no. And then Palam was like, no, my parents are really chill, you come. And then we went out for dinner, and then I had like a lot to drink also that time. I like that was in college, okay, my peak drinking days. Like now I can't even have over 5 sips of wine anymore. But anyway, so yeah, it was pretty chill. His parents are pretty cool, that one. So yeah, that's when I met them in 2022. What is one habit that changed your life the most? Just not giving up. Like, I always think of it as like, it's the butterfly effect, which is basically if this hadn't happened, this wouldn't happen. कि अगर मेरे को DU में एडमिशन मिल गया होता तो मैं कभी कॉलेज ना जाती तो फिर मैं कभी प्रथम से ना मिलती, मैं नहीं मिलती तो मैं दिल नहीं टूटता तो मैं कभी YouTube नहीं बनाती, like all that stuff. And so that, and by not giving up, I mean just like even on YouTube, like just keep going. And even with my backlogs, just keep doing it. Just do not give up. So I think that's a pretty good habit or mindset to have. Best business tip, like suggestion for a startup, I would say whatever you're doing, do something that you're really passionate about, because it's not like, oh, this is something that's trendy and it's gonna make me a lot of money. Like, of course you can try lots of stuff in your life, but if you're actually investing money and you're like, okay, this has to be my business, like my long-term goal, then you have to be really passionate about it. Because if you're not passionate, then if I don't like my product, how do I sell it? Meetup when? Well, I will do my meetup when I hit 100k subscribers, and I have a really cool meetup plan too for that. But yeah, what, like 22,000 subscribers to go? Anyway, last question. When should you cut off a friend of 9 years who has started hating you for no reason? That probably means that they were hating you, they've been hating on you for way too long, like longer than recently. I wouldn't say just cut them off, because you can't really like cut off these, old friendships, but find more friends and maybe don't rely on them if you do. I don't understand how people can hate their friends like that. I don't know how they switch, because I always think that maybe starting say they always had this in their minds, that we don't want to be with you, stuff like that. So that was it. That was the Q&A, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. By the time you watch this video, I might be in Dubai. Happy New Year. I'm so excited to see what 2026 has in store for us, and yeah, I love you so much. Please be safe and keep watching my videos. Bye. I love you so much. Here's a kiss.